Turning, great to have you again. If you are new, then great to have you, and if you have just stumbled across us by accident, then stick around. You may enjoy the racing. We have got some great racing for you today. 3 races from the Ultimate Racing League, and as you can see from that picture there, we are at Deep Forest Raceway. Just before we get into that, there's a couple of things. I just want to mention our sponsors, which is Dubby, the energy drink for gamers. So if you head over to dubby.gg, if you enter the code URL7, you can get yourself a bit of a discount, a bit of a bargain on the energy drinks. So head over to their website and check them out. Back to the racing. As I say, we're with the Ultimate Racing League. This is the League 2 Wednesday Cup, and it is round 8 of 8, so it is the final round, the final 3 races. I'm just going to quickly go down the points, although I think it is pretty much shown up at the top, but we're going to go down the points because I know some of the guys like to know. So the top 8 for the League 2 guys going into this race, we have Fitzy in first position on 375 points. We've got Steve Bowman in second with 318. Third is C. Brown with 228. Firepower in fourth, 216. Graham in fifth with 204. Shaggy in sixth with 203. Campo in seventh with 200. And Stealth in eighth on 195, so 9 points the difference between 4th and 8th, so it is all to play for the going into these last 3 races. Fitzy, I don't think anybody's going to catch him all bar miracles, but you never know. Bowman could pull the rabbit out of the hat. Provided Fitzy doesn't finish, Bowman could catch him, but it's not very likely. So Fitzy looks like he's won it with Bowman in second. Brown could stay in third, but if Firepower has a good result over the next 3 races, then he could nick that 3rd position. So it is all very tight in there. So on to the racing. As I say, we are in Deep Forest Raceway. It is a Gran Turismo track. It is an original Gran Turismo track, and apparently it was redesigned for GT7, where they added more barriers, etc., to make it a bit more exciting as we go round. And it is. I like this track. I really like this track. Not very good at it, like most tracks, but I do like this track. So we'll crack on with these guys then. We'll run down the order as always. They've been out, they've done the qualifying, and the grid positions are as follows after the qualifying. So as you can see, we've got Fitzy on pole position. We've got Steve Bowman in second, just behind him. Brian Moncani in third. Hodgie fourth. Campo is in fifth. Declan in sixth. Shaggy in seventh. The Big Mac in 8th, C. Brown in 9th, Stealth in 10th, Graham 11th, 12th is the Kebabmans, and 13th is Firepower, starting all the way at the back. Rolling start, as always, so we will not mess about anymore, and we will get these guys underway. If you do want to drop us a comment as we're going around, please do. I like to read the comments, the guys like to read the comments, so by all means do that. As Fitzy gets us underway then, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but there is a very faint klaxon as they come down the home straight. I'm not sure these corners have names. I've not managed to find any, so it is just corner 1, 2, 3, etc. I think there's about 18 turns, and although it's a fictional track, it is based in Switzerland. I believe it's a fictional track. So we'll just go down the order, make sure everybody is still with us. I'm looking at the top right, and the snake is moving very cleanly at the minute. very tricky part of this. Couple of tunnels on this track. As I say, I do like this track. It has a bit of everything. It's got some nice tight turns, some very fast straights, a bit of an elevation change, a few cambers in there. Yeah, it's got a bit of everything. So let's just go down the order. So Bi-Power still at the back. Kebabman's Graham in 11th. No real change there. As I say, everybody lined up behind everybody else at the minute. So we'll drop back up to see if Bowman is going to make a challenge on Fitzy early doors. I'm not sure on the point system 100%, but I think it's about 60 points on offer for 3 wins. So I'm sure that's what Bowman will be going for as he tries to get tight to Fitzy on this home straight. You go down the hill, back up again as Bowman pulls to the side of him as they head down the hill towards turn 1. Hard on the brakes into this left-hander. No, Steve doesn't want to make a challenge there. I think he's quite happy to just sit behind Fitzy for now. Brian Moncarney though. Oh, is it a safety car? A bit of weaving going on and everybody seems to be going quite slowly. What's happened here then? What have we missed? Let's just go back and see what's happened. Oh, it was right. Okay, let's have a look. It looks like Shaggy went off for some reason. It was at the hairpin. Oh, it was Steve Brown. It was Shaggy. Had a bit of a coming together. And that has caused a safety car. Let's just have another look at this from Shaggy's point of view. He's gone wide on that car. Oh, well, it didn't really tell us anything, did it? So we'll come out. You can see he's got the Big Mac just on the inside. So Shaggy has to go wide. Whether he's looking for the cut, well, Hodgie definitely goes wide. Oh, and Brown just came straight across and caught the back of Shaggy and spun him round. So that's what the safety car's all about. But we're up and running again. Oh no, maybe this is. I've confused myself now. This is the start of the safety car. So. Come on, Mark, sort yourself out. Let's just go forward a little bit. I'm not sure when we're going to call the start of the race. I'm just going to have a quick slurp of tea. So we'll have a rundown of the order. We've got Fitzy and Bowman 1 and 2. Brian still in 3rd, Campo 4th, Hodgie 5th. Declan 6th, the Big Mac 7th, Stealth in 8th, Graham in 9th, Kebabman 10th, Firepower now in 11th, and then we've got Shaggy and Brown 12th and 13th after they're coming together at the tight hairpin. I think this is where Fitzy's going to call it to get this race back underway through the tunnel onto the straight. And I'm not sure if we're no, we're still not racing, so may wait until we get onto the home straight as they take this very tight hairpin left-hander. So we'll just wait for Fitzy to give it the go. A flash of the hazards there. So I don't know if he's telling them that he's about ready to go. So we'll just keep an eye on the speedo at the bottom there. We obviously can't hear the guys talking, so we have to keep an eye on that. And I think we're back up and running now. Yes, we are. You've still got your hazards on, Fitzy. You know that'll slow you down. Hodgie in 5th in that Mazda. The Mazda's very, very quick round here, especially on the straights. They're like little mini rocket ships. So I'm sure Hodgie's going to be looking at taking that 4th spot away from Campo as soon as he possibly can. We've got the Stealth and Big Mac having their own little battle there. Everybody quite bunched up still. Whereas the safety car does do that, but nobody seems to be pulling away from anybody, although there is a slight gap opening up between Stealth and Kebabman's. So Stealth has managed to get himself a little bit of breathing space. Then we've got quite a few cars as they come round. Kebabman's in 9th, then we've got Shaggy and C Brown. These two are still going at it. We'll see if the Lamborghini can catch on to the back of that Mercedes, get in the slipstream. So what you want to do is get in the slipstream, drop to the left hand side, get on the inside of the hairpin and make your move there. But Brown is not quite close enough at the minute. So they're around turn 1 into the S's, we'll call it. Quite a tricky section to get right. The barriers do come into play quite a bit here. If you get your braking wrong, there's lots of places for you to hit. As I say, oh, now it's Kebabman's is now making a move on Shaggy. He's managed to get himself on the inside. Let me just drop back and have a quick look at that. Or rather, Shaggy making a move on Kebabman's. I think he had a bit of a look, didn't he? He did. Shaggy had a bit of a cheeky look there, but Kebabman's managed to shut the door on him. We'll just stick with these to see. Oh, it looks like Brown is right at the back of the Mercedes. You don't want to go too wide there. So Shaggy gets himself in front of Kebabman's now. It's a drag race through the tunnel. See Brown trying to follow the Kebabman's through, get in the slipstream. Now it's just a case of who's got the biggest nuts on the brakes. Everybody round safely, which is what we want to see. Brown went a little bit wide there, but I think that was more to avoid a collision than anything else. Graham just sitting there in 12th. He's watching this all in front of him. Then we've got Firepower bringing up the rear in 13th, waiting for somebody to make a mistake. So we'll just go back up to our leader Fitz. He's still got Bowman and Hodgie for company. Then we've got Brian Moncani and Campo, the Big Mac. So the two Ferraris pushing to try and catch on to the back of the Lamborghini. I wonder if they'll work together, these two guys. Probably not. Nobody else has this season. It's all been every man for himself. But then again, why not? Everybody trying to hug the inside of that curb, kicking up the dust. Now get the foot down hard to the floor. The Big Mac pulls to the right of Campo. Instead of working together, these two look like they're going to have a bit of a drag race. Into the hairpin, keeping it clean. Declan trying to go through it on the inside of Campo there, couldn't quite get it done. Sticking to the back of that Ferrari though. Let's go on board with Campo as we chase the Big Mac. And if we look in our mirrors, we can see we've got Declan in the McLaren chasing us hard. Declan definitely in the slipstream, but so is Campo. Oh, Declan, oh, he had a bit of a look, didn't he? I thought he was going to chuck it up the inside, but no, thought better of it. So through the tricky S's. This is a tough section, very easy to hit the barrier there on the left. Take your time through here. Again, another tricky turn to get right, but Campo seems to have got that one sorted. Same with this one, you don't want to go too wide, otherwise you'll end up with a penalty. That's good driving from Campo, well, all of them actually. Just drop down the pack. So Declan following the two Ferraris, then we've got Stealth in 8th. It looks like Shaggy's picked up a penalty. He'll serve that on the next lap. Brown still with him. Then we've got Graham and Kebab Mans. I thought Graham was going to get himself on the inside there, but didn't. Graham didn't have a fantastic race last week if you watched it at Spa, so fingers crossed it all goes better for him this week. And then we've got Firepower still in 13th. Firepower actually 4th in the league at the minute. So this isn't going to do his cause much good. He needs to get up there and get some serious points on the board. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's Brown. What's happened to Brown? He's in the slipstream with Shaggy. It drops to the left to make a move on the inside. Now let's have a look what's happened here. Oh, it's the braking. He just couldn't slow that Lamborghini down enough. He's got his rear wheels on the grass and he's in all sorts of mess. And then everybody else just clatters into him. That is so unlucky for Brown. I think it might have been Firepower that had nowhere to go. Let me just see this. No, it was Kebab Mans. You can see Kebab Mans and Graham both decided they were going to try and push him out of the way, but it didn't quite work. That's really unlucky for Brown. That's pushed him all the way down. Now let's say Brown in 3rd, so now Firepower could take some valuable points away from him. So I think Brown and Firepower, there is only 12 points separating the two. If I can get the right camera, there we go. So let's go back up to the top, to our current leader, Fitzy. Doing what he does best, he stays out in front. Still got the hazards going though, so maybe there's something wrong. More likely he's just forgotten to switch them off, but nevertheless. Bowman under a lot of pressure from Hodgie as we go down the back straight, or the home straight. Side by side, Bowman defending this corner as we come down the hill. Hard on the brakes. Hodgie's going to have to go the long way round if he wants this second spot, and he is. Oh, that's great racing from Bowman and Hodgie. Bowman manages to keep himself in front. Hodgie having to sit back behind him again. We've got Brian Moncani just sitting there as well, trying to put the pressure on. So these three having a great little battle, but all the while it allows Fitzy to just edge away. Hodgie now, he's going to be conscious that Brian is right up the gearbox of him. As I say, these Mazdas are very, very quick, we know that. So I'm not sure Brian's going to get a move done on him unless he can get right on the bumper into that slipstream. You can see Hodgie pulling Bowman in. Everybody round, everybody seems to have got a decent exit from that turn as well. Now then, is this where Hodgie can make his move on Bowman? Brian seems to be slipping further away. Hodgie, Bowman pulls to the left to defend the corner. Oh, he's all what a start going on. Hodgie manages to get onto the inside now. Fitzy comes to take that, to defend that corner. It looks like Hodgie's got through. But Bowman's not letting it go easily, is he? Bowman now all over the back of Hodgie. Let's just come out so we can have a better look. Oh, Hodgie, a bit of a slide there as we go in. So that means Bowman's got himself alongside again. No. Had to slot in behind. It's not the best place to overtake through here. Bowman's going to have to be patient. Maybe get him after this turn before they get through to the bridge, through the tunnel. Ugh, cold tea, nothing worse. Hey, Ruthless, how are you? So Bowman, can he catch the Mazda? No, it doesn't look like he can. So Hodgie still in second. Look at the brake disc glowing red hot. A friend once told me they were £3 a pop and you have to change them every race. So it looks like Fitzy and Hodgie are opening up a little bit of a gap there. Bowman has got Brian Moncorny right up his chuff now. So let me just see if Brian can make a move on Bowman. He's got himself on the inside. No, I think the McLaren has just got that little bit extra to get him out of there. We have got 5 seconds of this race left. So let me just go down and see if anybody is actually finishing yet. Firepower has finished in 11th. That means Brown in 12th. The Kebab Man's is going to bring it home in 13th. I'm not quite sure what happened to Kebab Man's. Sorry, I missed that, guys. Oh, and a dramatic finish to his race. And I'm sure he did mean to do that. So back up to our current leader, Fitzy. Still with the hazards going. I'm sure that slows you down. You really need to turn them off, Fitzy, although it's not doing him much harm, is it? Hodgie coming under all sorts of pressure from Bowman, trying to unnerve him. I'm sure that's not really going to rattle Hodgie. He doesn't get affected by this sort of stuff. And it looks like this is how it's going to finish, because I don't think they're going to catch that Mazda now. So back up to Fitzy. The yellow flag must be for the Kebab Man. So Fitzy's going to take his first win of the night. Hodgie in second, Bowman third. Oh, and a race to the line, but Bowman manages to get there in third. Brian fourth, the Big Mac fifth, Campo sixth, Declan 7, 8 is Stealth. Shaggy then going to come home in 9th, and Graham in 10th. So that was race 1 at Deep Forest with the Ultimate Racing League. Join me very, very shortly for race 2. I'll be back as quick as I can. Oh, I'm having all sorts of problems here. I can't even press the right button now. So I'll catch you all in about another